Hi, my name is Jared. I live with what my neurosurgeon calls a mild brain injury with serious implications. I am in a very fortunate position as my injury did not affect any of my language. That means I can express and explain what I'm going through, which has been a great help for myself, my friends, and my family. I've made this video and plan on making a few more to share my story about this fascinating experience. First of all, a little bit about myself. Prior to my injury, 10 weeks ago, I was a 27-year-old primary school teacher who had recently moved back home with my amazing mum in Toowoomba, Queensland in Australia. I had been teaching in and around London for 18 months prior to this. I came back home and managed to score a job teaching at a great school in Toowoomba for the rest of the academic year. Then I had a plan to move to the beautiful Queensland beaches to continue in 2019. A pretty sweet, doable plan. That was up until the 21st of September 2018, when my life as I knew it and my plans all changed. After a 3-meter fall, I acquired a hairline fracture in my skull just behind my right ear, a traumatic subarachnoid hemorrhage, and a frontal subdural hematoma, which are two different types of brain bleeds. I have no recollection of the event or the following days. My first memory is opening my eyes on Monday, a few days later, thinking it was Saturday. My first thought was that I need to get out of here because I have a friend's party to go to tonight. That's when the nurses told me that I wasn't going anywhere for a while. This was the first time I realized that I had a serious injury, as I had been conscious for the last 2 days, but I had no memory of it. I felt sick with worry. I had very little idea of how to walk, talk, balance. I did not want to eat, and all I did was sleep. I came to realize that this was post-traumatic amnesia. I had lots of tests done, saw many different doctors, and worked with an occupational therapist with the goal in mind to get home as quick as I could. After days of cognitive testing and proving that I could walk and make a sandwich, I was released from hospital, and I was the happiest person around. I had this mindset that because I had been released from hospital, I was fine. I needed to take it easy for a while, and I should be back at work, living my life again within a few weeks. Each day I would try different activities, walking, talking, making food, making my bed, things like that. Nothing I did was the same. I had become impaired in so many different ways. A simple task would require hours of sleep to recover from. One Saturday, my cousin and his wife came for lunch. We had a lovely time chatting for an hour or two. Once they left, I went to lie down and woke up 16 hours later. When I woke up, I expected to feel nice and refreshed after so much sleep, but I didn't. I felt fairly average and very minimal energy. I have come to learn and accept that this is fatigue, something that I deal with every day. I'm learning how to manage it through trial and error. That means I will try an activity, whether it is having a lunch with a friend, having a simple conversation, or writing about my day. From these experiences, I have learnt what exhausts me and what I am capable of. Having the attitude that I do, wanting to retrain my brain as much as possible so that I can live my life up to my most potential, I am often pushing these boundaries of what I am capable of, always followed with much self-compassion and rest. Each day I don't know how I am going to feel. I could have a good day where I can get up, eat well, go for a walk, go to the shops. A bad day where I really struggle to do these things and often won't, or a terrible day where I cannot even get out of bed. I can't listen to music, read anything, or even bear light. So knowing that I could wake up and feel like absolute crap any day has given me the mindset that I may as well enjoy my good days and do as much as possible. Like socializing with my friends and family, or learning about how my brain works. talking to other people that live with brain injuries, or keeping record of everything that I do. This has been a hard thing, as I have spent days in bed absolutely exhausted after a conversation with a friend. But to me, I cherish these moments more than ever now, which is in its own way a beautiful thing. The part of my brain that was injured the most was my frontal lobe, on the right side. In my next video, I will explain the whole process about how I discovered all of these changes that occur when your brain has been injured. It's a hell of a journey where I have realized my plans for the future have changed. It's been filled with some of the hardest lessons I have ever learnt, and a lot of not knowing what is happening or why it is happening. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the next one.